Hey Siri, how's it going?
I'm pretty good. Andrew.
That is good to hear. I'm Andrew Cunningham, and I'm here for Ars Technica to talk a little bit about the new features in the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. First, we're going to take a look at what Apple calls 3D Touch. The screen on these iPhones basically is now pressure sensitive. On the home screen, it operates kind of like a right-click menu. So if you've got an app like Photos or Camera that supports the feature, you press down, now Take a Selfie is right there. It's a very important feature. On Messages, we'll let you message like your favorite or most recent contacts. If I press down on apple.com here, it will open a preview of the apple.com homepage. That's called a peek. And then if you press down again, it will open Safari and get the Apple homepage right there. That's called a pop. One last one that I find really useful in Safari is, like, say I'm reading my favorite website, arstechnica.com, and I want to preview an article without jumping all the way into it. You can peek, it'll load up the page. If you decide that that's a story you want to see more of, you can pop into it. If you decide you want to save it for later, you can swipe up, add it to your reading list. It's focused on making common tasks just a little faster and a little easier to get to. When you try to do this on an app that doesn't support it, the phone lets you know, bonk. The second feature I want to talk about is something called Live Photos. So when you open your camera app on the new iPhones, you'll notice either on the top or on the left of the screen, depending on what orientation you're holding it in, there's this new like yellow circular icon. When that is on, it basically means that the phone is continuously buffering frames of video. When you hit the shutter button, it's going to record not just the 12 megapixel still photo that you shot, but also a few frames leading up to it and a few frames coming after it. Now, since we don't have any idyllic rivers or kids in the building right now, I'm going to take a picture of the street below us here to kind of show what the feature can do. There are some people and some cars down here. The effect is basically when you 3D touch the picture, it's going to show you the still as well as the frames of video it captured, and it's just going to make a little moving photo. So here you can see the cars moving in the street. The one bug in the feature right now, I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's just something they didn't account for. If you take the picture and then you put the phone back in your pocket immediately, or turn it down immediately because you're done, right now the picture is going to follow you when you do that. So you may end up with a lot of pictures of the sidewalk or the street. Apple tells us that in iOS 9.1 they are making a change so that if the camera detects you, putting it down right after you're done with a shot, it's going to throw away the frames of video and it's not going to keep it. Those are just a couple of the new features that Apple has added in the new phones. We'll be covering all of them in our full review on arstechnica.com.